off CNC Group Break 24077. We have got the 5-box break of 2425 Upper Deck Extended. We have a Silver Skates for Tampa Bay of Braden Point, an Oracles for Seattle of Jared McCann, and a Beehive for Boston of David Pasternak. We have a Young Guns of Setska for Seattle, a Pros and Prospects for Anaheim of Cutter Gauthier. And apparently that's it. This one looks different, so I'm going to show that one. Connor Brown for Edmonton. I don't know if it's a different kind of base, but it's the only one that looks different in the pack. We have a Josh Doan, what are you called? Triple Dimensions for Utah, Future Impact for Pittsburgh of Malkin, and a canvas of Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Clear Cut base of Morgan Riley for Toronto, Michael Milne, Young Guns for Minnesota, and a Pros and Prospects for Anaheim of Mason McTavish. A Future Impact of Frank Nazar for Chicago, an Encore for Toronto of Mitch Marner, and we have a Young Guns canvas for the Toronto Maple Leafs of Nikita Grabenkin. A Rookie Reflections of Zachary Leroux for Nashville, Macklin Celebrini Draft for San Jose, and an Outburst base of Logan Milo, or an Outburst Draft, Logan Milo for Montreal. A Trilogy Rookie Premieres of Jesper Wallstedt for Minnesota, which is numbered to $9.99. Young Guns for Colorado of Trent Miner, and a Pros and Prospects of Fabian Lysell for Boston. We have a Future Impact for Edmonton of Connor McDavid, Encore for Montreal of Caulfield, and a canvas for Columbus of Werenski. A Pros and Prospects Gold, Rookie for Anaheim of Olin Zellweger, Frank Nazar, Draft Day for Chicago, and a Dazzlers of Carter Geekie for Tampa. A Rookie Reflections of Bradley Nadeau for Carolina, and Oracles for Dallas of Wyatt Johnston, and a Beehive for Colorado of Makar. Silver Skates for Columbus, Adam Fantilli, Young Guns of Adam Wilsby for Nashville, and a Pros and Prospects for Minnesota of Kaprizov. A Triple Dimension of Matt Rempe for the Rangers, a Silver Skates of Lucas Raymond for Detroit, and a Matthew Barzal canvas for the Islanders. On to box number 2. We have a Rookie Reflections of Logan Milo for Montreal, Nick Suzuki Oracles for Montreal, and an Encore of Brad Marchand for Boston. A Deluxe base number to 250 of Bobrovsky for Florida, a Draft Day of Sebastian Cossa for Detroit, and a Beehive for San Jose of Will Smith. A Triple Dimensions of Zachary Bolduc for St. Louis, Sidney Crosby Silver Skates for Pittsburgh, and a canvas of Sam Bennett for Florida. A black and white canvas of Brandon Montour for Seattle, and an All Young Guns for Colorado, and a Beehive for Montreal of Lane Hudson. Silver Skates of Logan Stankoven for Dallas, Pros and Prospects for Boston and Pasternak, and a canvas of Fiala for LA. Future Impact of Kucherov for Tampa, Young Guns of Fabian Lysell for Boston, and an Outburst base for Utah of Ian Cole. A Future Impact number 2, 333, Rasmus Dahlin for the Buffalo Sabres, a Draft Day of Gary Mackey for Vancouver, and a Beehive for Florida of Barkov. Silver Skates of Mark Stone for Vegas, Pros and Prospects of Stankoven for Dallas, and a Dylan Strome canvas for Washington. We have a Beehive Gold for the Dallas Stars of Jason Robertson, a Young Guns of Gary Mackey for Vancouver, and a Dazzlers of Mishkov for the Philadelphia Flyers. A Silver Skates of Rupe Hicks for Dallas, Oracles for Washington of Ovi, and a Pros and Prospects for Colorado of McKinnon. A Future Impact of Pettersson for Vancouver, a Draft for St. Louis of Bolduc, and an Encore of Denton Matechuk for Columbus. A Triple Dimension of Logan Stankoven for Dallas, a Rookie Reflections of Gary Mackey for Vancouver, and an All-Star Skills canvas of Nikita Kucherov for Tampa. All right, on to box number 3. No barking, Gracie. We have an exclusive space, number to 100 of Elias Lindholm for Vancouver, a Young Guns of Jacob Dobes for Montreal, and a Pros and Prospects for Toronto of Matthews. Silver Skates of Connor Bedard for Chicago, Pros and Prospects for the Rangers of Brennan Othman, and a canvas for the Islanders of Duclair. Encore Gold for the Pittsburgh Penguins of Sidney Crosby, Young Guns of Fedor Sveshkov for Nashville, and a Dazzlers of Pierre-Luc Dubois for Washington. Silver Skates for Anaheim of Cutter Gauthier, and Oracles of Rasmus Dahlin for Buffalo, and an Encore for Nashville of Stammer. A Young Guns of Justin Rykoyan for the Dallas Stars, Beehive for Nashville of Philip Forsberg, and a Day with the Cup for Florida of Oliver Ekman-Larsson. A Triple Dimension of Lane Hudson for Montreal, Future Impact of Matthew Tkachuk for Florida, and a Freddie Anderson canvas for Carolina. Young Guns of Samuel Helenius for the LA Kings, a Pros and Prospects for Chicago of Connor Bedard, and a black and white Young Guns canvas of Nathan Laguerre for the New Jersey Devils. A Future Impact of Logan Stankoven for Dallas, a Pros and Prospects for Utah of Clayton Keller, and a canvas of Matt Grzelcyk for Pittsburgh. A Rookie Reflections of Mishkov for Philly, a Draft for the Rangers of Brennan Othman, and an Outburst base for Detroit of Gustafson. A A future impact of Kopitar for LA. Leon Draisaitl Oracles for Edmonton. Encore for Tampa of Kucherov. A rookie reflections of Zach Dean for St. Louis, a draft day for Winnipeg of McGroarty, and a beehive of Nick Suzuki for Montreal. A triple dimensions of Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim, silver skates of Seth Jarvis for Carolina, and a Pedersen canvas for Vancouver. On to box number 4. We have a rookie reflections for Anaheim of Cutter Gauthier, Oracles for Colorado of McKinnon, and a beehive for Philly of Matvei Michkov. A silver skates of Fedor Sveshkov for Nashville, a Young Guns of Jaska for the Carolina Hurricanes, and a Pros and Prospects for Dallas of Maverick Bork. A triple dimension of McGroarty for Pittsburgh, future impact of Philip Forsberg for Nashville, and a canvas of Travis Sanheim for the Flyers. Young Guns of Nathan Laguerre for New Jersey, Pros and Prospects for New Jersey of Jack Hughes, and a Young Guns Deluxe, number to 250 for the LA Kings of Eric Portillo. Future impact of Lane Hudson for Montreal, encore of Draisaitl for Edmonton, and a Samuel Ersson canvas for Philly. Encore gold for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes, draft of Bradley Nadeau for Carolina, and a Dazzlers for Florida of Sam Reinhart. And Oracles of Draisaitl for Edmonton, draft day of Liam Ogren for Minnesota, and an encore for Detroit of Lucas Raymond. A rookie reflections of Brendan Brisson for Vegas, Sebastian Aho BI for Carolina, and a canvas for Detroit of Cam Talbot. Silver skates of Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers, Young Guns of Ty Fellhaber for Colorado, Outburst base for Colorado Parker Kelly. Future impact of Will Smith for San Jose, Oracles for St. Louis of Zachary Bolduc, and a Jared McCann Pros and Prospects for Seattle. A Trilogy Rookie Premieres, number 999 for Utah of Josh Doan. We have a Gary Mackey and Will Smith dual Young Gun between Vancouver and San Jose, and an encore of Bo Horvat for the Islanders. A triple dimension of Wallstead for Minnesota, a rookie reflections of Olin Zellweger for Anaheim, and a canvas for Anaheim of Zegras. All right, last box mojo, folks. A rookie reflections of Fedor Sveshkov for Nashville, Oracles for the Islanders of Barzal, and an encore for Philly of Mishkov. A silver skates of Liam Ogren for Minnesota, a draft for Vancouver of Gary Mackey, and a beehive for Columbus of Matachuk. Triple dimension of Olin Zellweger for Anaheim, future impact for the Rangers of Panarin, canvas for Chicago of Jason Dickinson. A Hellebuck for the Jets. Tyson Kozak, Young Guns for Buffalo. And a Beehive for Tampa, Victor Hedman. Future Impact of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Pros and Prospects of McGroarty for Pittsburgh. And an Alec Martinez canvas for Chicago. A Pros and Prospects Gold for San Jose of Will Smith. Adam Wilsby, Young Guns for Nashville. And a Dazzlers for Anaheim of Zegras. And Oracles of Will Smith for San Jose. Young Guns for Vancouver of Gary Mackey. And a Pros and Prospects for Nashville of Yossi. A Rookie Reflections of Brennan Hoffman for the Rangers. Gary Mackey Encore for Vancouver. And an All-Star Skills Canvas of Austin Matthews for Toronto. Silver Skates for Colorado of McKinnon. Draft Day for St. Louis of Bolduc. Outburst Base for Buffalo of Ryan McLeod. Triple Dimension of Macklin Celebrini for San Jose. Marner Future Impact for Toronto. Canvas of Connor Zary for Calgary. Silver Skates of Matthews for Toronto. Oracles of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Beehive for Vancouver of Gary Mackey. And last pack, Mojo, is a Trilogy Rookie number /999 for Anaheim of Cutter Gauthier. We have a Nikita Grabenkin, Young Guns for Toronto, and a Pros and Prospects for Edmonton of Connor McDavid. All right, guys, quick left-right random for that dual Young Gun. So 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and we'll go to the left side, which is Vancouver.